above all people.
Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
So the Most High God, He chose the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, to be on top of the world, to rule over every other nation. So how the world is supposed to be is that I'm supposed to own all of these buildings, and you guys are supposed to be paying me rent. But it's the opposite. Now, why?
I said I gotta keep it kosher in a room full of vultures. And till them angels blow the chauffeurs. I'm a LOZ soldier, I gotta keep it kosher. Israelite mentality, we in war with flesh and blood, we war with principalities. These pastors be manipulating scriptures, they some Pharisees. An infidel is worse than these crackers if you ask me. Gotta keep it kosher. Israelite mentality, we in war with flesh and blood, we war with principalities.
We're chosen by God to be His people. Yes.
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
No, I can't.
All right.
I wish I could tell you, man.
Okay. Let me just, I'm going to ask you a question that you don't need the Bible to understand. On the face of the earth, what people cook the best, dress the best, dance the best, make the best music, and play sports the best? What race of people do that?
Wait, cook the best? French.
No. I laid out all five. I laid out all five.
I don't want to...
Collectively, if there was a race Olympics and there was cooking, dancing, dressing, playing sports.
Like a race. No, that's impossible,
What?
man.
No, what nation of people? What race of black people, white people, Chinese people? You understand the question now?
Yeah.
What people collectively cook the best, dress? So are you trying to tell me that black people don't do everything the best? We don't make the best music? Keep it real. We don't make the best music? Okay.
Yeah.
We don't dance. Wait. We don't dance the best? No, we don't cook the best?
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
I disagree with this. I disagree with this.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I guarantee you, if there was a cookout being had, nobody would care if white people didn't show up. But when black people don't show up, they know that the food is going to be bland. It's probably not going to taste as good. And a lot of times you have to understand, all these dishes that we want to give credit to Italy and Paris, I guarantee you there's a black man somewhere behind it. Because the things that the Most High God gave His people supersedes everybody else. Give me Deuteronomy 7.
I had a Thanksgiving food in Tampa with my black friend. Man.
The best Thanksgiving you ever had, huh?
Wait, it was tasting so good, man. Next day, man, I was shitting myself because of a lot of spices, man. I was shitting like crazy, man. My stomach was going upside down.
We don't keep Thanksgiving. That's Thanksgiving is of the devil. But you can attest to yourself that when a black person cooks that food, it's like something you never dealt with before.
Yeah,
right?
Man,
Hey, just back up a little bit.
I've never dealt with that.
Right? Let's read this. Let me show y'all something. Let's read this.
Deuteronomy.
Where you guys from?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic? Okay, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Read.
For thou art an holy people.
Thou art an holy people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
To be a who?
A special people.
Read.
Unto himself. Above all people.
I say what?
Above all people.
Read.
That are upon the face of the earth.
So the Most High God, He chose the children of Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, to be on top of the world, to rule over every other nation. So how the world is supposed to be is that I'm supposed to own all of these buildings, and you guys are supposed to be paying me rent. But it's the opposite. Now, why do you think it's the other way around?
No,
if God said,
it's just bullshit, man.
But this is what I'm saying. If God said that black people were supposed to be on top of society, why are we on the bottom?
But this world is fucked up.
No, I know. I get that. I agree. But I'm asking you a specific question. If black people are supposed to be on top of the world,
what do you want me to say, man?
Why are black people on the bottom?
What do you want me to say, man? It's happening. Like, I cannot do anything about it.
No, I know you can't do it. I know you can't do anything about it. I'm just trying to see if you understand how things transpired in the earth and that why they are the way they are today.
I'm not connected to the Bible, so I cannot say actually.
You don't believe in the Bible?
No, we're atheists.
Both of you are atheists?
Yeah.
Why are you atheists?
No, it's just a European thing, Germany. It's kind of European thing.
So in Europe, there's just it's
Yeah,
just,
no, there's some.
Christians and
Yeah, but in Europe.
but there's a lot of atheists in Europe.
Yeah, in
okay,
Europe,
so explain to me, from being European, explain to me the mindset behind
I
it.
just grew up in it.
So you never asked questions?
Yeah.
You never asked,
I
what about
grew
you?
up.
You never asked questions?
No, I grew up in it.
So you just, so y'all were told that God don't exist and you just accepted it?
Yeah, we accepted it.
I mean, you can't make this up, right?
No,
you can't, you can't
it's
make
true,
this up.
man,
The reason why it's so easy for y'all to accept that in your spirit, because the Bible describes the white man as the devil.
I'm not reading the Bible, man. Yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to say. The reason why you guys never wanted to inquire about God is because according to the Bible, you guys are the devil that the Bible speaks of.
yeah. So we're the devil, but in the other way, bro. Like I'm telling you, we don't believe in any. We're atheists.
No, I understand that you don't believe in it. You got something from me, Cap? Read.
The book of Proverbs,
Is
chapter
it
28
right?
and verse
No.
5.
No, back up. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 5.
That's hey, it's 2023. You can punch me in my face right now, and I got it on camera. Well, I don't know you.
It's fine, man,
Right?
it's fine.
Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment.
You say what?
Evil men understand not judgment.
Evil men understand not judgment. So it's already in you guys' spirit not to even inquire about the Most High God.
So why are you judging us?
Who's Most High God?
I'm not judging you.
Absolutely.
The Most High God. Give me Romans 9 and 13.
Who's
Give me
Most
Romans
High
9 and 13.
God? No, they're judging
Give me
us,
Romans
man.
9 and 13.
Who's Most High
Give me
God?
Romans 9 and 13. See, now
The
you're
book of Romans.
feel hostile. I'm telling you right now,
The book
if
of-
you're going to do something, make sure you do it right.
I'm
Read.
just saying.
The
All
book
right,
of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13.
Read.
As it is written.
As it is what?
As it is
As it
written.
is written. Read.
Jacob have I loved,
Jacob have I loved. Read.
but Esau have I
The
hated.
Most High God says that He hates the white race.
I'm fine with that.
You have no choice but to be fine with
Yeah.
it, right? So what you have to understand is
What
that
do you mean we have no choice? Of course we have a choice.
no, you don't. You don't have a choice. Did the Most High God say that He hate Esau? Yes or no?
Man, it's a book.
Read it again.
The
Read
book
it
of
again.
Romans,
Did you go to
chapter
school?
9 and verse 13.
No. No, I didn't.
Read.
As it is written. Jacob have I loved,
Jacob have I loved. The Israelites read.
but Esau have I
But
hated.
Esau have I hated. So what I'm trying to get you guys to understand is that one day things are going to change and black people are going to be back on top of the world and the white man is going to be our slave.
Man, I'm dying. I'm going to be dead by this
The
time.
white, no. Ask
I'm
a
gonna
question.
be dead by this time.
Ask. It doesn't matter. Then your children will have to pay for it. Give me Isaiah chapter 14.
What he said, man.
Yes.
We don't have to talk.
Yeah, you don't. But we're giving out the judgment in the earth. Because the thing about it is, once upon a time, your people had no problem speaking to my people in the same manner I'm speaking to you.
Right.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because you guys were in power. Now that we understand the power that we behold, we can speak like this because there's nothing that you can do to stop what's being said.
Right.
Because it's all prophecy. Read.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1.
Read.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose
And
Israel.
will do what?
And will yet choose Israel.
Read.
And set them in their own
And
land.
set them in their own land. Read.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Read.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
And they shall what?
Cleave to the house of Jacob.
Read.
And the people shall take them
Uh-huh.
and bring them to their place.
Right.
And the house of Israel
In the house of Israel, read.
shall possess them.
Shall do what?
Shall
The
possess
house
them
of Israel shall possess them, read.
in the land of the Most High.
In the land of the Most High, read.
For servants.
For what?
For servants.
For servants, read.
And handmaids.
Read.
And they shall take them captives. Whose captives they were.
We're going to take them captives who captives we were. Is it a fact that Europeans took African Americans as captives?
Absolutely.
Okay, so the scripture says that the captives are going to take their captors as captives. So the only reason why I'm giving you this message is because of the role that your forefathers played.
Man, this Bible is from what year?
This is the King James Version.
Is it like 2015? I'm not educated in this.
The Bible, the Bible is about versions. The King James Version
What year is it?
The King James Version You're talking about the
I think he's
year
asking when it was written.
when it was written. Are you talking about this book, or are you talking about the
year.
scriptures? I don't know exactly what year this book
Exactly.
was.
So why are we even talk about it? You don't
That's
even know when-
y'all best defense. What year was the book made? Really? That's y'all best
You
defense.
have to know the history, man.
I just gave you the history.
Exactly. So tell me the year.
I
Tell me
just
the
gave
year,
you
man.
the year of this book.
Tell me the year.
I don't know the year of this specific book.
Exactly. So it's enough.
No, that doesn't make sense.
No,
That
it
nice
makes sense, man.
try.
It makes sense.
Nice
Perfect
try.
sense.
You're trying
You
to
already
convince us
agreed.
with arguments, man.
I'm not
You're
trying to convince you of anything. Whether you believe or not, it doesn't matter.
I'm atheist, man. I don't believe
That's fine.
And you
It doesn't matter. You don't have to believe. You don't have to believe.
Exactly. So why are you telling us all these stories, man?
Because
Man,
y'all stop. Y'all can
it's
leave if y'all want to.
2015, man.
Y'all can leave if y'all want to. But guess what? At the end of the day, we're supposed to be the people who spread the truth. And what we're doing is
What
all right.
is it?
So the truth is that the Europeans took the Israelites captive. Therefore, what are Portuguese people?
What year it is?
What are Portuguese people? What are Portuguese people? Are they Europeans? What are French people? Are they Europeans? Okay then. Did they take slaves? Yes or no?
Germany took. I'm from Germany.
Yeah,
I
yes.
know.
Okay then. So Europeans took slaves.
Man, Germany
So what
took
the
some more.
what the scriptures is saying is that the people who took us slaves, we're going to take them slaves. Do y'all have a problem with that? Okay
It's history,
then.
man. It's history.
All right then. So you should be glad that justice is going to be served in that in the future we're going to be the people to have slaves because we were people's slaves. That's justice. That's fair, right? Okay then. So the same way we have to be willing to be slaves to the German people, to the Czech Republic, to the Portuguese, you are gonna have to be willing to be slaves to us.
The thing is,
Absolutely.
my point
Okay,
is,
but that's good.
My point is-
Even if you don't, you're still gonna have to do it. That's the whole point that I'm trying to
Man,
make.
my point
Even if you disagree, God is going to make you a slave. That's what I'm trying to
my
get you to
point is, how
understand.
you gonna change
Before
all
you
this,
talk,
man?
before you talk.
No, that is security because
Fair enough.
you disagreeing and I'm on point too. I'm just letting you know.
I don't
Go.
want to talk about the topic right now. Okay?
Then you can go because that's what we're talking about. If you don't want to talk
this
about
guy?
it,
How about this guy filming us? all
don't
the
worry.
time?
No, he's filming me. You just so happen to be in my
He's
space.
not- he's
If
not
you don't,
filming me,
if you don't want to be filmed, you can back up. You can go on about your way, right? And that's what it is. Oh, what you gonna do? I don't care. Take the pictures. It don't matter. You think this is the first time we've been through this? Do whatever you want to do.
Just saying, man.
Call your atheist pastor or whoever. Call. He's not gonna be able to do nothing. You can't do anything.
Right.
Right. Give me Baruch. No.
Man, how many
The
times?
heathen shall envy thee, man. Damn, I'm losing it. Try Baruch 3 and 28.
Let's go.
Try Baruch 3 and 28.
It's pointless. It's fine, but
Try Baruch 3 and 28. Or 2 and 28. 2 and 28. 2
hey,
and 28.
fellas, it was nice meeting you.
2 and 28. 2 and 28. One more. Let me leave y'all this. One more. 2 and 28. Down.
Let's go.
Down. Damn. Thor, try 3 and 28.
Let's go. Let them read them. Man, they don't even know.
Damn. Second edge was 2 and 28. Second edge was 2 and 28. Either that or first edge. Just one of them. One of them.
Yeah.
Yes, read that.
The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2 and verse 28.
Brother, I want you to hear this real quick. Read.
The heathen shall envy thee,
It says the heathen shall envy thee. Read.
but they shall be able to do nothing against thee.
But they shall be able to do nothing against us. What I was explaining to these two gentlemen right here is that the Most High God is a God of justice. Wouldn't you agree, sir, that the Europeans are the ones who took us during the transatlantic slave trade? Wouldn't you agree? Now, if God is a God of justice and judgment, shouldn't they receive a judgment for the wrong that they did? Oh, brother, shouldn't they? And that's the problem, right? But when you go before the judge as a black man and you created the same, you committed the same crime as the white counterpart, he doesn't say we all do wrong. He gives you a harder sentence than him.
Right.
That's the thing about it. Our people want to hold so much compassion towards other nations of people, but when it comes to our own people, you know what they say?
He's not allowed
He
to
should be
film us,
under
man.
the jail.
By the way,
Right,
first
right,
of all, okay?
Right?
No,
He
no,
should
no,
be
no,
under the
stop,
jail.
Stop,
Give him the
You know what?
the
I
death
call
sentence.
police right
Right.
now. I
Give
call
him
police
this.
right now.
Give him that.
I
Right?
don't call police.
But when it comes to the other nation, maybe, you know, maybe it was mental health. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was that. Nah.
Tell me.
I don't want to tell you.
We have to be willing to execute that justice and judgment. Give me Isaiah 56 and verse 1. Give me Isaiah 56 and verse 1. Hey, let him do what he want to do. Let him do what he want to do. Right? He trying to tap into his white power. He think it's going to work. We don't care. Do what you want to do. You're still going into slavery. Now stop that. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 1.
Read.
Thus saith the Most High.
Thus saith the who?
Thus saith the Most
Thus
High.
saith the Most High. Read. No, let him do what he want to do. Let him do what he want to do. And that's why the Most High God going to make y'all slaves. Who y'all going to call in the kingdom of heaven?
No, I'm just telling him something random shit.
Yeah, let him do what he want to do. This is him trying to exert his white privilege. But we don't care about that. Read.
Keep ye judgment.
It say what?
Keep ye judgment.
Keep ye judgment. Read.
And do justice.
And do what?
And do justice.
And do justice. So we do judgment and we do justice. Because all of that is of the Lord, man. Right? Read.
For my salvation.
For my what?
For my salvation.
For my salvation. Read.
Is near to come.
For his what?
Is near to come.
It's there to come. Yahweh Shai is going to bring that salvation. And our salvation is going to be the destruction of our enemies. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 7. When we receive salvation, what does it look like for the other nations? Yes? Huh? What does it look like for the other nations? When we receive salvation, what does it look like for the other nations? Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 7.
Read.
And the Most High thy God will put all these curses.
Will put all these what?
All these curses.
Read.
Upon thine enemies.
Upon thine who?
Upon thine enemies.
Upon thine enemies. Read.
And on them that hate thee.
Read.
Which persecuted thee.
Read.
And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Most High.
Read.
And do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Right? That's what it looks like. So when these curses are lifted off of us, guess where they gotta go? They're gonna go to our enemies, man. Alright? Because now we're in the state of obedience with the Most High God. This is not the first time it's gonna happen. When you read Judges 3 and 16, man, right? When you read Judges 3 and 16, Ahud had that dagger, man, slew that Moabite king, and before he did, you know what he said? I got a message from God. That's what he said. A message from the Most High God, and Ahud put that dagger right in his stomach, man. Right? He put it right in his stomach and got up out of there. Did the Most High say, Ahud, why'd you do that, man? Why'd you slew him?
Right.
Because that was salvation for the children of Israel. In that salvation, what happened? The death of the Moabite king took place. So what's going to happen to all the other kings of the earth? Because we spread out to the four corners of the earth. There's an Israelite to save in every piece of this earth, in every part of this world. So wherever they are, that king is going to have to fall. He's going to have to. Because that's what happens when the children of Israel gets their salvation. Ask Pharaoh. Ask Nebuchadnezzar. Ask any one of them. What happened to their kingdom when the Israelites got their salvation? All right? That's how we go about that. We're going to preach the truth. Because see, back in the days, as soon as he would have got on that phone, our people would have fret. Our people would have got scared.
Right.
Because we like, oh man, we making the white man angry. Right? We making the white man angry. See, now that's the thing about it. Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. When we was in slavery and the slave master treated us wrong, who do we go and cry to? Huh? None of our people care about it. But you see him? He's not letting it go. He said, oh, you disrespecting me? You dare come against me? You dare say something? Well, guess what? I got something for you. He a grown man. A grown man got read the Bible and now he want to call the police. Right? A grown man. It's not a child. It's not a woman. This is a grown man who says, you know what? You guys hurt my feelings, so I'm going to call the police. Like a little girl. Come on, man. Because he's used to black people cowering when he starts to raise his hand of power. But you have no power.
Right.
The Most High God stripped you of that, man. Right? Like a little girl. What type of grown man gets up? They out here talking. I can't. Why they said that to me? Please come save me, like a girl. He a grown man. You know what he could have did? You know what? To hell with what y'all saying. I'm gonna go on about my night. That's what he could have did. That's what he could have did. But instead, like a little girl, right? He probably on his period right now. I don't know, right? He want to call the police. Come save me, Mr. Policeman, because they're saying things to me that I just can't take. Come on, man. Get that weak stuff out of here. We gonna keep. Guess what? They gonna come. They're gonna come, and we gonna continue preaching the Bible. And that's that. And that's that. And that's that.
Man,
right?
Can you let me know
and that's that.
Who helped people when they were in crisis? Who helped them?
What do you mean?
Was it God?
Of course.
No, it was other people, man. What? It's other people. It was not God.
Let me ask you a question.
Other people.
Are you familiar with the story of Moses getting out of Egypt with Pharaoh?
Man, you don't even.
I'm asking a question. I'm not even talking to you. Don't even know. I'm gonna ignore you. Go ahead. Don't. No, he's recording me. He's recording me. He's recording me. No, hey, listen. Get back on the phone and call whoever you was calling.
I did already.
Go ahead.
I'm not talking about you. You can raise everything.
I don't speak to little girls. I speak to grown men. Are you a grown man? You a grown man? All right, come on, we can talk. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. We don't give a fuck either, bro. Like I said, if you're gonna do something, do it right.
I'm not gonna do anything.
All right then. All right. Go ahead and talk.
That's all about.
Go ahead and talk.
We're not talking.
You're a grown man. Don't let him push you away. Go ahead.
I don't know the story.
Well, the story is that God came and redeemed the children of Israel. Give me Exodus 4 and 22 real quick, man. Right? Give me Exodus 4 and 22.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22.
Read that.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus said the Most High,
Right?
Israel is my son.
Israel is my son. Read.
Even my firstborn.
Even what?
Even my firstborn.
Even my firstborn. Now give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. Give me Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1.
book of
It's
Exodus.
other people. No, it's the Most High God. Let's see. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High thy
It
power,
said, I am the Most High thy power. Read.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt,
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Read.
out of the house of bondage.
So it wasn't other people. Our people were in bondage. They didn't have any might in their hand. This wasn't like what the Levites did to the French, man. Right? Which was also the Most High God. We see it plain and clear as day that the Most High God is the one who redeemed the children of Israel, man. Right? Now that's a perfect example of an Edomite who can't take his judgment. All we did was read the judgment. When we was in captivity, we didn't have nobody to call.
Right.
When the slave master took our wife and took her into the shed, right, and forced himself on her, who could we call? But as soon as somebody said something to him that he don't like, especially a black man, he said, oh, I can't stand for this. Let me call the police. Now I'm gonna ask the police one simple question. What penal code did I break? What law did I break? I was over here reading the scriptures. He entered into the conversation voluntarily. I read the scriptures. What law did I break? That's the thing about it. As black people, man, we gonna start to speak up. Regardless of what the white man feel, man. The white man don't run this earth. The Most High God does.
Right.
So when the Most High God, give me the one in Jeremiah that you like, man. I think it's 28 and 8. Give me Jeremiah 28 and 8, man. Right? Give me Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. You don't think Jeremiah went through this? You don't think Paul went through this? You know how many times they told Paul, get out of this city before we get the officials on you? You know how many times they ran and got the officials? And what did Paul do? All right, y'all want me out of here? I shake the dust off my feet and I go and preach again. Does he think that his call is gonna stop us from preaching the gospel? From preaching the word of the Most High God? No, because he trusts in his own might. He trusts in his own hand. He's starting to see the system crumble before his eyes.
Right.
He didn't even think what he experienced tonight was possible. But it is. Read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, and verse 8.
Bring it out.
The prophets that have been before me,
The prophets that have been even before us. Read.
and before thee of old,
Uh-huh.
prophesied.
Well, they did what?
Prophesied.
They prophesied. Read.
both against many countries.
Both against many countries, read.
And against great kingdoms.
And against great kingdoms, just like America, man. Just like America. Just like Russia. Just like Germany. Just like Ireland. Just like Czech Republic. It doesn't matter, man. The word is going to be spread. The word is going to be taught. And if you don't like it, guess what? Take it up with the man upstairs, man. Because he can call on his fellow Edomite, but we can call on angels. We can call on the Most High God, man. That's what we call on for our help. We're not worried about that. Give me Philippians chapter 1 and verse 29. Philippians chapter 1 and verse 29. Because we believe in Christ, but that's not the end of it, man. Believing in Christ is just the beginning. Walking this walk is gonna lead to something else. Let's see what that is. Read.
The book of Philippians, chapter 1 and verse 29.
Read.
For unto you it is given in the behalf of Christ.
Right.
Not only to believe on him.
Not only to believe on Christ, read.
But also to suffer for his sake.
But also what?
To suffer for his sake.
Matter of fact, go up to start at verse 27. Read.
Verse 27. Only let your conversation be as it becometh the gospel of Christ. That whether I come and see you, or else be absent, I may hear of your affairs, that ye stand fast in one spirit.
That we do what?
Stand fast in one spirit.
And that's what he saw before, man. He started wanting to get up close, right? He thought it was going to be intimidating. And I told him, whatever you're going to do, make sure you do it right, man. If you're going to swing, make sure you swing right, man. Right? You're going to throw an uppercut, make sure it's crisp. Right? Make sure it's crisp, man. Because we ain't not choir boys, man. When we read our history, we see David had 30 men who he was rolling with who would have gave anybody the smoke. We see what Levi and Simeon did, man, when they messed with our sister Dinah. We know that we went to war against the Philistines and did not lose one man. We know these things. So now we're going back into our warrior spirit. So if we got to fight over this gospel, then so be it, man. If we got to defend this gospel physically, then so be it. Because we've seen our forefathers do the same, man. Read.
With one mind.
With what?
With one mind.
And every brother up here was up with one mind, man. Right? The cameraman with his free hand would have had to get him with the action. Right? We would have had to put them on top of the reading stand. Right? Because when we come out here and proclaim that we the children of God, what type of man is our God, man? He's a man of war. Yahweh will give people the smoke when they want it too. So if these words stir up your spirit to where you want to take it there, well then so be it, man. Right? Because we're not better than Yahweh. And Yahweh had to deal with the same thing. From his own people, from the heathens that was round about. They mocked him when they put him on that cross. King of the Jews. As to say, just another weak nigga. Ain't nothing. Alright? This weak nigga on this cross right now who can't even take himself down, proclaiming he the son of God, he's just the king of those other weak niggas. That's what they thought about us, man. Even in those times. So when they see a man stand up here bold, preaching the gospel, not worrying about them calling the police, now he's baffled. When he see that we didn't react to that, he didn't know what to do. He's conflicted. Damn, they didn't even budge. They're actually sitting here waiting. They're continuing to speak with the same tone, with the same conviction. Surely something is happening in the earth, man. Read.
Striving together for the faith of the gospel.
Right.
And in nothing terrified by your adversary.
And in nothing terrified by your adversaries. Paul is telling you, when you preaching this gospel, if you got the right mind, you can't be shook. If you got the right mind, you can't be shook. You got to sit there and stand there steadfast. Read.
Which is to them an evident token of perdition.
And that was an evident token of perdition. What was said or what was heard and what he saw with his own two eyes was an evident token of perdition. What is perdition? Destruction. It was evident that he saw a black man stand up to him and tell him straight up, you're going into slavery. Tell him straight up that your tactics to scare the black man into adopting your ways of life are done. But what is it unto us? Read.
But to you of salvation.
But to you of salvation. That's how we know that our salvation is nearer than we believe. When we can come out here, speak the gospel, and watch the adversary fall like lightning from heaven. Matter of fact, give me Luke 10, I want to say 17.
Even the devils are subject unto us through thy name.
Even the what?
Even the devils are subject unto us through thy name.
Even the devils are subject unto us through thy name. Read.
And he said unto them.
And he what?
And he said unto them.
And he said unto them. Read.
I beheld Satan as lightning.
I beheld Satan as lightning. Read.
Fall from heaven.
Fall from what?
Fall from heaven.
Fall from heaven. Now, mind you, the police just passed by. They might spin the block back and come back. But maybe, right? Maybe, just maybe, what he told them on the phone isn't what they just saw bending the corner. Right? Maybe they're on the lookout for 4 black men who's causing trouble. Right? Who's being aggressive and putting people in chokeholds. And they're confused right now because they just passed by and seen some men teaching the Bible. Right? That's what I'm assuming happened. They may come up. But from what I'm assuming, 3 police cars passing by the same intersection and nobody has approached us yet. Maybe he exaggerated his story and they looking for somebody else. Because we just been out here preaching the scriptures, man. Right? Look how the Most High works. Oh, you know what? The Most High probably took their memory away from them and they don't even know what they're doing right now. Right? They just probably riding around on their route as if that call just never happened. Right? That's the power of the scriptures, man. That's the power of the Most High God. It's no different than when Yahweh told Paul, man, go to Jerusalem, man. Right? Don't be afraid, man. Don't be scared. Yeah, let him know. Tell him to his face. Because you're only telling the truth. That's all it is, man. Right? That's all it is.
Standing in all black with them shields on post, watching, they all my brothers. Gold is precious, but loyalty is priceless. Harm on a mind might leave you lifeless.